Sziasztok! Én Yourself vagyok, és folytatjuk az Assassin's Creed Valhalla végigjátszásunkat. Ez a Valhalla eddig játszott leghosszabb játékunk. Hát amúgy tényleg nagyon hosszú, de hát ez már csak ilyen. Közvetítés, kezelés, így van. Fú, de nehezen akar magához térni itt a laptopom. Hát 1000 éves, ugye? Nyilván nincs pénzem nekem itt ilyen modern dolgokra, úgyhogy örüljünk, hogy ezt így meg tudom oldani, ahogy. De a Valhalla megint sztrájkol, mert már indítottam, mielőtt a streamet elkezdtem, és nem áll szándékában indulni, bár mondjuk tegnap volt egy frissítés. Bocsánat azért a hangért, ez kérem szépen. Most indul, jó, oké. Talán lesz belőlünk valami. Ez kis laktózmentes joghurt. Hát vannak problémák egy kicsit gyomorügyileg, de nem vészes a dolog. Na, úgy nézem, a bitsebességünk is király. Úgyhogy talán lesz belőlünk valami. Oké, tök jó, hogy Facebookon reklámoztak egy magyar készítésű MMORPG-t, ami most jelent meg. Ki is tették, hogy kész van weboldaluk is, hát most azt hagyjuk, hogy milyen minőségű a weboldal. Megnéztem, letöltöttem, hát a vírusírtó az egyfolytában rá van kattanva, úgyhogy igazából használhatatlan az egész. Hát igen, ez van, amikor valaki valamit akar alkotni, csak nem egészen azt alkotja, amit akar alkotni, mármint értitek. Hát nem vagyok benne biztos, hogy nem egy átverésről van szó, tekintettel arra, hogy magyar termék, és mint tudjuk jól, nagyon sok olyan ember él Magyarországon, akik imádnak mindenkit átverni. És hát ezeket az embereket nem szeretem túlságosan. És lehet, hogy ez is egy átverés, lehet, hogy van mögötte játék, de lehet, hogy valójában csak arról szól, hogy lenyúljon minden adatot a gépedről. És ha nincs fönn egy normális vírusírtód, a Windowsos nem fogja kidobni, hogy rossz. Azért is érdekelt meg grafikailag, nem annyira figyeltek rá, hogy jól nézzen ki. És ez nekem jó. Tehát én azt szeretem, amikor nem kell azzal foglalkoznom, hogy a grafika milyen. Oda kell mennünk. Még mindig rajtam van az a vacak. Nem tudom én ezt levenni valahogy? Na, most jó. Jó. Oké, na hát ez.
Hey!
Let's get out of here. Sail out!
Így.
Let's have a song.
Csak le tudtam menni.
We need an epic tale.
Ja, ne énekelgessetek, mert
For a time, all the eldermen of England wanted her dead. A bounty on her head the size of Yggdrasil. So she met with the leader of the South Gerwins and told their king Roth, "Say that you killed me. Proclaim it to all of the lands." Roth answered, "No one will believe me." And Soma shook her head.
Here.
"Invite them. Here. You will burn me on a pyre for all to see." So they came, the nobles of East Anglia, north and south of Mercia of Wessex. They
Sail!
wished to see
Catch
if
the
their
wind!
Valkyrie died. Before all, King Roth pronounced her guilty of murder and sentenced her to death. Then they put her on a boat and set it afire. Yet Soma had constructed a trap beneath the pyre. She released herself into the murky waters and swam to a bramble. Muddied and wet, she waited in the thorns for night to fall. She then returned to Cambridge as a shadow walker. She entered the city and stole into the king's chamber and took the head of Roth, shouting, "Traitors of Soma, wear no
Sailing is too
heads!"
risky now.
The Saxons thought Soma a ghost, a spirit who kills, a curse invincible to fire and death. What a leader, my Soma.
This must be Jorvik. The Order of Ancients lurk in its streets and alleys. My old friends Jor and Juvina live here. Hjor and Luvina settled near this harbor. Someone should know where to find them.
Ja, hát azból még sok van vissza.
And what about me? What about my way?
Move along now. We ran a clean dock in Jorvik.
Ez mi volt? Ez mi volt?
You must be the Dogmaster.
What gave it away?
Everyone hates you.
As I just explained to your friend there, if your wares have been seized, take it up with the council.
These merchants are not my friends, but I'm looking for some. Hjor and Luvina.
You know Hjor and Juvina? What business do you have with them?
We know each other from Norway. Bid farewell to that land, but not to old friends.
You may be glad to hear they fare quite well in Jorvik.
It does not surprise me. They're driven, and so am I. Now I would like to see them again.
In a manor surrounded by flowers. That's where Hjor and Juvina live. How about some coin for my trouble?
How about I cut out your tongue?
Forget I said anything.
A manor. Hjor and Juvina have done well for themselves.
Keep your coin pouch close to you. There are pocket thieves around lately. I cannot wait for the Yuletide feast.
Na jó, van, itt kéne valami szinkront is csinálni. Itt van egy.
It is truly the best time of the year.
Ennyi. Már 16 pontot kioszthatok, az azért konkrét. Vagyis hát az azért beton, beszéljünk magyarul. Évor, valamerre mozdulj már meg, hát nincsen komolyan. Na végre. Csak föl tudok menni. Na, ez az. Jó lenne továbbvinni mindenképpen a sztorit ma már. Nem tudom, hogy meddig jutunk benne. Lehet, hogy hosszabb stream lesz direkt azért, hogy egy kicsit tudjunk haladni. Merre kéne ugrani?
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Ott van. Mi? Ja, az ott lent van. Jó, a szinkron megvan. Vagy nem kéne másik szinkront megcsinálni még? Hát... nem tudom. Mégis egy van itt a városban, az talán elég lesz. Hosszú távon. Nem fogok maxolni. Régenben nem lett volna, de az az igazság, hogy most már tényleg a sztorira vágyom igazából. A kalandozás részét már meguntam, hogy úgy mondjam. De hát nem csoda, hát lassan 90 óránál tartunk, ami nagyon sok.
Rules are rules, but I wish they would tell us why.
Here, this is their home. The place has been ransacked. This body, it's not your Olufna. Scattered scrolls. The thief was looking for something.
Itt is volt egy nyom.
There was a struggle here. Looks like it continued outside. Blood, but nobody. Which way did it go? Is this one of the thieves? The trail continues.
Who is that? Come closer. Now. It's me, Juvina. It's Eivor.
Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them?
Breathe, Juvina. You're rattled. You know me. I'm a friend.
Are you? You show up here like this. These people tried to kill me.
I heard there was trouble in Jorvik. I have only come to help, on my honor.
I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been a tense few weeks.
Who were they? Why were they after you?
They were after this. I do not know what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it.
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
You know him?
I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger. Where is Yor?
At the Royal Hall. I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe just yet.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
They are still looking for me. Hide low. We can slip past them. I think so too.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
Have you seen a Bajarmian woman? Answer well if you know what's good for you.
I haven't seen her, I swear.
Let's go.
Did you hear something? Keep an eye out.
Hát ez a lopakodós rész, ez utálatos.
Look, over there. Is that her?
Ez hülye.
More of them. Just there. Keep your head down. I think it is safe now. Gods, Eivor. Your arrival could not be better timed. Call it
De ahhoz
fate.
képest, hogy őt keresik.
I had hoped our paths would cross again, though I imagined a calmer reunion. We fled one problem only to find ourselves embroiled in another. While King Richier is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will. The ones who attacked you? Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them. Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm here. But they are coded. They could belong to anyone. The sludge in the streets often drips from the gutters of the halls. When in doubt, look to those in power. You mean the council? Hjor is on the council. That works in our favor. Someone we can trust to find the answers we seek. Yes, we are nearly there.
Mennyi felszerelés van? Brutális. Igen, szerintem nem volt ennyi. Hopp.
There's Hjor! Hjor! Look who has come!
It pleases me to see you, old friend. All are welcome here in Jorvik.
It is good to find you well, Yor. Both of you.
What are you doing here? You have not come all this way for the Yuletide.
I've come to warn you, old warrior, about a rot in your city. Free figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power. However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves. Eivor, we cannot just go running around the city, poking and prodding and killing at will.
They nearly did me, Hjor.
What?
These people send the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret. But they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the firebrand, the vault.
They belong to a group called the Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names. Our leads.
Listen to her, Hjor. She has dealt with their kind before.
Corruption has seeped its way into Jorvik. But King Rishie's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
I do not want his counsel. All I have told you stays between the three of us. But you should introduce me to the king. I'll need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
Mm-hmm.
The Picts are winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
Understood, dear Faravid, but we also have a responsibility to our townspeople. The Yuletide must go on.
Enough! The more you argue, the more my head hurts. Cure, I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
King Rishie, I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Well, Eivor of the Raven clan, as you can see, I'm in the middle of something. Cure, perhaps for lack of better judgment, deems it necessary that you interrupt. Why?
You have a problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Juvina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels again.
She survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl's Drenger. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it. I am Faravid, war chief to Halfdan Ragnarsson, and this well-fed wastrel is Audun, High Reef of Jorvik.
I've seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want, not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear.
What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I'll rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've been sticking their hands in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Cure, send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said, we don't have...
Find it. I have spoken.
He tells me to find more silver. Where? In a dragon's hoard? Come, I will take you back to Ljufina. She will know where to begin. I cannot tell if that went the way you had hoped.
It went well enough. Rishie will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this to no one. A circle of trust must stay between the three of us.
Furán nézett előbb
You will forgive me for stepping away.
Ljufina
I
is.
grow weary of those
Can I say?
pissing contests.
My love, I am sorry for what happened. I should have been there.
Nonsense. You have your duties to fulfill. Besides, a few bandits is hardly something to worry over.
I am only glad you were not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not let go.
Old habits die with the struggle.
Jor has changed, softened.
Politics. It takes the Norse out of a Norse.
I'm happy for him. You've made something of yourselves here.
Perhaps.
What do you have there?
Christian texts. The Gospels. Ecclesiastes. The Revelation of John. The Red Hand steals all they can find. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Althon is worried they will come for the archives next. Between this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
What does the Red Hand want with Christian texts?
That is the question. Whatever it is, there is no length they will not go to retrieve them. They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
Where is the largest collection of texts in the city?
The archives. But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet. Auðun keeps a close eye on the place.
I'll try my luck there. I went by the harbor when I first arrived. The Dogmaster looked wary when I asked about you.
That does not surprise me. He's been using Jorvik's money shortage to increase taxes. As if he's been ordered to by the council. Jor would never wrong the people like that, even if Rishi demanded it. The Dogmaster is a thief and a liar.
A man in need of a throttling. I'll have another look around the harbor.
Try the trade depot. It's where he's holding the merchants' wares.
I'll get started at once.
Na, hát akkor ez most ilyen
No,
vadászat
I need you
lesz.
here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I'll return when I find something.
Mi volt ez a lószív dolog, ezt nem teljesen értem, de biztos. Nem kell nekünk most a csukja, na.
The archives. This must be where Auðun shuffles the council papers. He's not here. I should look around. Reeds, timber, food, wine. An expensive list of items to procure for a feast. Weapons and supplies, but not enough to arm and feed even the smallest army. Pile of official scrolls, stamped with a seal.
Thank you, Audun. I will leave with these at once.
Of course. A4, isn't it? What brings you to our archives?
I've come to ask about these Christian texts. Juvina tells me the Red Hand is stealing them.
And destroying them. I fear they will attack these archives next. The abbess here has offered to bring the texts somewhere safe. She's been working diligently on this matter.
You flatter me, Lord. I only wish to help.
Abbess Ingeborg, this is Eivor, our honored guest from the south. Eivor has offered to help rid Jorvik of the Red Hand.
How can I help?
The Red Hand seems to know where to look for these texts. It may be someone is guiding them. What can you tell me? You know something else. That much is clear.
The abbess has her suspicions.
As much as it pains me to say, I suspect something foul at the rectory. I have heard whispering, collusion, and the bishop. He has been sneaking around the rectory, often visiting the priests in the cover of night.
Time I pay these men of faith a visit.
The rectory is on the road to the minster. I should look for the bishop there. What is your planning with the silver?
I have the Yuletide feast to prepare for as well. Do drop by for the festivities, A4. Have a drink or two.
És vagy a nő, vagy ő a hunyó. Ott fönt van egy skill. át tudnék lőni az átlövős képességgel. Ezt nem is kell itt kiütni. Ja, ott van. Most kell nekünk. Megvan. Ez jól bepánikolt. Hát ez annyira nem lett volna muszáj. Jó. Ez mi? A dokmester. Azt akartam először megkeresni. Csak egyszerre mindent nyilván nem lehet. Nem tudom, mennyire lesz izgalmas ez a nyomozgatós díj. Gyerünk Éva. Ilyenek ezek a drángarak.
Jorvik's trade depot. This must be where the merchants' wares are being kept. The depot is well guarded by the Red Hand. The Order has a stake in these stocks.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the market.
I know. I forgot which merchants to collect from.
It seems like the complaints by the merchants never reached the council.
You are playing with fire, Paul. The needle is no more sting for fire.
Van lent a dolog, az le kéne menni, de lent tele van emberekkel. Ez csak egy állat. Jó. Erre igen.
Seized exotic wares. These are worth plenty. Something that could be on the Red Hand's agenda. Accumulating wealth.
Itt lehetne ott egy olyan kard, ami sokkal mostani. Hát ez nem az.
The sting of a needle. I'm on this trail. So the Dogmaster seizes cargo and resells it through merchants in the marketplace. The ones involved wear black cloths. I may be able to get their attention by showing some silver around the marketplace.
Na, ez egy ilyen tök jó kis kör most, csak miért ugrottál le? Ú, te. Istenem. Na, itt vagyunk.
Coppergate Market. I'll flash some silver to the merchants. That should get their attention.
Ott van a kulcs. Megszerezzük gyorsan.
Where to?
Igen, egy kulcs, de vajon minek a kulcsa? Levadásszam őket, így? Jó. Hova mutat a sehova. Ott.
We will go one by one, and if any of these peddlers gives you a hard time, remind them just who it is they work for.
Oh, with pleasure.
I hear this marketplace sees its fair share of silver pass through. I have something that may interest you.
You will want to speak to Grigori.
The Dogmaster.
Sorry, who are you?
Someone who wants to do business with Grigori.
I don't know your face, and I've said too much already. Please, go.
Hey! Did I hear you talking about silver?
I'm looking to spend a large sum, not fork it over to some street beggar.
Oi! I'm no beggar, you dolt. I'm with the big dogs.
You mean the needle?
You have something he wants. If you truly want to make a trade, head to the statue near the east gate.
I shall. Watch yourself around here, young one.
Oh, me? Ha! Please. I've a bigger sword than the lot of them.
Aha, csak sikerült jutnunk valamire. Ezért lopakodok. Bár most talán nem keresnek nagyon. Nézzük. Szeretek fönt mászkálni inkább. Na, ide nem tudok bemenni, csak fölülről valószínű, vagy onnan se. Dehogy nem. Jó. Térkép. Aha. Itt van előttünk, amit keresünk valahol. Vagy nem jobb fele megyek? Ott van.
Empty carts and a black cloth marking the house. This is the place. Hiding among the rat's needle. Fitting.
Azt a micsoda egy hely. És még ott is van egy kulcs, jó?
Best not to draw attention here. The sound of metal. A workshop in the sewers. What is the needle's operation?
Ja, itt lehet lemenni. De itt lehet
They're melting the silver into
csalni
bars and
is.
coins. What do they plan on doing with it?
No! Please! Don't do this! I promise! I promise you your silver next week!
Zsákmány.
All this silver. It is being minted into coins.
Nézzük.
I'm not surprised to find you creeping down here.
You! You don't belong down here!
We run a clean dock in Jorvik. I believe those were your words. And yet here I find you swimming in silver from all the wares you seized. Are you the Needle, or just another of his pawns?
You have it all wrong. The fabric of this world has been used up, torn, shredded, you see. Someone must be there to stitch it back together. Someone with a firm yet steady hand, who can thread a needle. Someone like me.
You're a shit poet, but at least my question is answered.
Yes, well, we all have our weaknesses. Yours appears to be the iron between us.
Think your men are going to stop me?
I would not undermine them so. The Red Hand are loyal to our cause, which is more than I can say for the merchants. Make it quick! Meet me in the marketplace when you are done.
What? We'll sink our teeth in you!
patik tényleg ütősek. A kalappal. De Eivor is hülye, hát itt simán belőhettünk volna.
Don't let this one escape! Stop right there!
Úgy vicces, mert a zsákmány ilyen 2-3 ezüstök, a embereket megölöm, meg 20 ezüstök potyognak ki. Itt van 70 millió, ez igen.
Slip through my fingers. I'll finish this in Coppergate Market.
Nyilván, hogy volt más bejárat is. Néha ezek a katakombák hülyén vannak megoldva ilyen szempontból, mert most ugye úsznom is kellett a víz alatt, és ugye az volt a standard bejárat, tehát mert ugye nyomokat követve jutottam oda, tehát ez már eleve hülyén van megoldva, mert mások is arra jártak befele ezek szerint.
Walk with me. It is good to walk.
Gregory.
Good to take in the air. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
Please, Gregory, I didn't think you'd mind. It was just a few coins.
Shh. I understand. It's not your fault. It was mine for thinking you had anything but empty air between your ears.
With all the silver I've given you, I have nothing left to feed my children, let alone myself. Please, understand. Oh, dear God.
Merchants of Jorvik, I promised you a future rife with opportunity. And what was the one thing I asked in return? Do you remember?
Loyalty.
Loyalty! Let this serve as a lesson, should any of you think it a good idea to threaten my operation.
I must be careful now.
Miért kell annyira hova? Eivor! Hülye vagy?
It's funny. As a child, I thought of snow as the tears of God, frozen by our sins. Weak with hunger, I stared into the sky, hoping it was me he wept for. Me he sought to save. But God did not save me. The vault did. He took me to a fine house, gave me hearty meals, a warm bed. For the first time, someone extended a hand, showed me kindness.
Hát szomorú sorsa lehetett gyerekként.
And it was then that I made a vow. I vowed to never turn my back on he who was there for me when God was not.
So you served the Vault, knowing full well what he was a part of.
The Order made our paths intersect. I owed them a debt, and I repaid it by saving this city from its own destruction.
A life debt is a strong motivator. It took hold of this one's Hugad, drove it, and never let go.
Yet not with the same compassion you were shown. Too many have suffered by your hand in pursuit of this cause.
You're right. Perhaps I deserve this death. But I am but one cog in a large wheel. One that still turns unhindered.
Not for long. Where you have gone, your tears waiting for you.
Hát ez is egy érdekes beszélgetés volt, de ennek legalább több értelme volt, némelyiknek nagyon nem volt.
seal. I've seen it before in the council grounds. I should show this to Ljuvina.
Valami nem stimmel. Itt, de nagyon. Jó, hát Eivor kicsit másképp dolgozik, mint a legtöbb igazságszolgáltatás. Nem bírtam megállni, hogy egy jó az a kivégzést ne csináljak. Más módon is lehetett volna, de... Ha már megvan hozzá a képesség.
What news do you bring?
The needle will never sting again.
Well done, Eivor. Who was hiding behind the name?
My love, there has been an attack at the markets. The dockmaster, Grigory, is dead.
The needle sold off the wares he seized to collect silver for the vault.
He had no such authority. Why would anyone believe him?
The council seal. That rat.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning. I must return and prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye. Be safe.
One down, two left.
The Christian text will lead to another. I'm sure of it. Search the archives.
Azért betette volna automatikusba a következő küldit. Az a baj, hogy ezek nagyon hosszú küldik, már nem baj nyilván, mert érdekesek. Csak hát most, hogy sietnék a végigjátszással most már egy kicsit hosszúnak tűnnek. Ha nem terveztem volna be annyi mindent, akkor nem lenne ennyire gáz a dolog.
The abbess said she suspected secrecy among the priests and bishop. Seems quiet.
Ott van bent valami. Csak hogy tudok én oda be... Ja.
Get away!
Enough!
Leave me be, please!
What has you doused in sweat and trembling so?
The Red Hand. They're everywhere. Please, I don't want any trouble.
Looks as though everyone else has fled this place. So why are you still here?
Waiting for the bishop. One of our brothers said he would return soon. That's all I know, I swear it.
Where is this other priest?
He's locked himself in. That house, just there.
Singulus rebus longe, incomprehensible crudas qui erat, discipulus es homine vi fishmonge.
Someone is hiding in there. Muskie. Been here long, priest?
Just who do you think you are, trespassing like this? This is my property you've destroyed.
I hear you priests have been hiding ever since some Christian texts went missing. What are you hiding from?
The Red Hand? Who else? They muscle their way to and fro. No one has done a thing about it.
I'm looking for the bishop. Where is he?
Gone to his quarters. Said he would return once he finished tending to a private matter. But that was some time ago.
Show me there.
What do you mean to do with him?
Now.
Lord, forgive me.
Semmi nincs, semmi nincs. Huh?
The bishop's quarters. What is that burning smell? I knew I should have left with the others.
It's blocked. Several Christian texts. The abbess was right to cast suspicion the bishop's way. Blood. There was a struggle here. Ugh, the stench. It looks like suture shit. And charred leather beneath the body. He must have tried to hide it before he died. Someone knew the bishop was conflicted and killed him before he could say a word. It's a confession. The bishop played a part in destroying these texts against his own will. The rest of the letter is burnt, but makes mention of the minster and the abbess. Is that where she's been keeping these texts?
Look around! Search every room. They're around here somewhere.
It's them! It's the Red Hand! Oh, Lord have mercy!
Quiet. The Red Hand. I need to leave.
We will burn that sinner just like the others.
The target sent the Red Hand after me. I must be closing in. It's time I head to the minster. The abbess knows more than she's letting on.
Az a pub úgyis csak teleportálgatott, úgyhogy nem problémázunk ezen.
The Firebrand's plan is coming to fruition.
At long last. We have waited in the shadows for too long.
Keep your eyes sharp and watch out for uninvited guests. She does not like interruptions.
Red Hand all around. They must have secured the minster.
Érdekes egy hely. Legalább szépen süt a nap.
no place for you, priest. Go, now.
Blasphemy! Stop this at once!
Something troubling you, Father?
Abbess, look. They are burning all of these passages. Why are you not stopping this?
Because I ordered them to.
What?
The vellum that burn before you are covered in lies. So long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
Lies? Abbess, what has happened to you? We are God's children all. Do not renounce him like this. Please, I beg of you. You can still repent. God will forgive you. You know he will.
Your mind has been poisoned, but worry not. We have the antidote. We will set a new example to which all may aspire.
You're mad. You won't get away with this. I won't let you.
No one to tell. No one who will hear your cries. If you cannot bear to watch them burn, then you should burn with them. I want it all destroyed. Every text, every passage, every scribbled piece of paper, everything. It is time to end this.
Yes. By a brand.
Yeah, this is the firebrand. She'll kill whoever stands in her way. Time I get between her and her next victim.
Erre ment. Vagy nem. Azonosítsam és öljem meg. De itt jelzi ugyanúgy. Itt bent. Lehet, hogy mégsem ment ki. Ja, várjunk csak, erre is mehetett. Ja, ez csak egy ilyen térkép.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Not Sunan.
But why burn them?
The fire cleanses impurities, and it's our duty to purify.
Jó. Hát ez annyira nem felemelő, küld ide, elmegy.
Go, my eyes.
Keep your distance.
Just as the firebrand says.
Still not the firebrand, but I have you now.
Something's not.
Ez az.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Most kettőt tettem le, vagy egyet? Egyet, jó. Jó, elkapjuk. Végig.
Go. Tell them the Abbess sent you, and bring the texts here at once.
Yes, firebrand.
Na így már szép. Megvan. Jó, hát nem lehet tudni, melyik az eredeti.
This fire that burns inside. I've always had it. A longing to do something grand and important. But that door was always shut to me. My methods deemed too severe. I was cast out, shunned, scorned. But the Order, they took notice of me. Saw that it was courage that drove me. Courage to change the world for the better. They reopened that door.
And you used your chance to destroy a way of life you did not support.
We have seen time and time again what happens when people are left to interpret for themselves. Knowledge must be controlled. Only then can the message be widely understood. The day where there is but one truth draws nearer. One truth, that is what the Order offers.
This one sought to spark a new flame, but did so with a heavy hand. Not a teacher's tongue.
This cleansing of yours ends here.
My work is incomplete.
Ebben az a durva, hogy valamilyen szinten igaza is lenne ennek az
There are
ingebb
others who
dolognak.
carry on. For one of the four is us.
Why did you say that? What does it mean?
Now I go. A flame that grows bright and burns ever more, ever light.
To Helheim, where colder and crueler fires await.
Na, király. Na, pontok is gyűlnek legalább. Hú, még egy van. De van egy olyan érzésem, hogy az lesz a legmeglepőbb.
What are you doing?
Na nézzük. Most már nem sok van vissza, úgyhogy ideje lesz.
What news do you bring?
Ez az.
The firebrand's flame burns no longer. It was Jorvik's abbess, Ingeborg.
Gods, I would never have suspected. Does the orders reach no bounds?
None, and it is often those we least expect who carry out their ambitions. The abbess sought to destroy all Christian texts in the city, rid Jorvik of their ideals. She did utter a phrase that perked my ears. One of the four is ours.
4? But there are only 3 targets in Jorvik. Could there be something we're missing?
Damn Picts! Not only do they hold the north, but those lawless Six have free roam in our lands as well.
Yours said our spies are on the ground.
Under the ground. Only one of them has returned, bone-beaten and bloodied. The Howling Mother take them.
Norvina, a moment of your time. And Hjor if he's about.
I will be with you shortly.
A valuable seal. And a riddle. One of the four is ours. One of the four. Risje, Faravid, Odin, and...
Hjor. The 4 members of the council.
We should search their offices now, while they're occupied with the Yuletide feast.
Yes. Yes. Come. To the archives.
Ójaj, miért van egy olyan rossz érzésem, hogy Hjorra az?
We will find out soon enough. Back on track.
Igen, azt mondod, az asztalon kéne átsorogni? Jó van. Te tudod. Jó, Vina. lehet valakinek olyan neve, amit nem lehet kimondani egyetlen nyelven sem. Ott lett volna egy kupac, amire bele tudok ugrani, de nem lényeg. A gyors regeneráció úgyis visszatölt egy ilyen sérülést.
A list. What Jorvik needs for the Yuletide feast.
That is Aldon's handwriting.
Items have been struck out. Where did he find the funds to make this larger purchase?
Aldon's a well-connected man.
I have seen these. Weapons and supplies. Enough for a small group of fighters.
Hardly enough for Halfdan's army.
Could be why Feravid is pressing the council for more silver. This desk. It looks as though it's been moved here.
That's yours, desk.
It is loaded with silver. Scratch marks on the floor.
Yours desk used to be against the other wall.
So why the change?
A hidden entrance. Where does this lead?
Hát próbáljuk ki, és megnézzük. És lehet, hogy tényleg Hjor az, aki...
There was wine here. Whoever moved it did so in a hurry. A load of wine was removed from here, and the room smells of almonds. It may be the wine was poisoned.
It is likely the wine for the Yuletide feast. Do you think one of the council means to kill someone?
Looks that way.
It is not him. Not Major. He would never do this.
Keep your focus. Once we have all the facts, then we can worry about Hjor. Right now we need to get to the Yuletide feast. The people are in danger.
You're right. The Roman amphitheater. Let us go.
Ez megint egy olyan dolog, ahol lehet, hogy döntést kell majd hoznunk. És nem tudunk eleget ahhoz, hogy döntést hozzunk.
What's wrong with you?
Do you see the wine?
No.
Then there's still time.
The entire council is here. Any one of them could be the vault.
I need you to keep an eye out for the wine. I'll speak to each of the council members, see if I can trap them in a lie.
Even Hjor?
Even Hjor. If he is the vault, I'll not allow him to kill all these people. Juvena.
I heard you. Just grant me one thing. Confer with me before you make your move.
I will.
Nincs pillanat. Igen. Jó. Na, szóval, hol is tartottunk? Ja, beszéltem Lufinával, igen.
Now, to speak to the council members. Faravid, a word if I may.
Ah, Drenger. If it's to join arms with me, the answer is yes. We can use someone like you against...
Bocsánat, egy pillanat, el kell menni a WC-re. Mindjárt itt vagyok. Na már itt is vagyok. Kellett bevennem egy fájdalomcsillapítót. Kezd fájni a fejem.
I may be courted, but I am selective with whom I join. Are you a drinker?
Ha! If that is a challenge, I am up for it.
Very well. I'll return with some wine.
Wine? Come now, we will do this over ale. That will give us a good measure of who can better fight its lure.
I'll speak of the wine and watch for their reactions. It may lead me to the vault.
Ez itt melyik?
What a delightful...
Althun, it seems you have found the funds to go ahead with the feast after all. You must be elated.
That is putting it lightly. Look at it. I could not have asked for a better turnout. Soon the feast will begin, and these people will be given everything they deserve.
We should honor you. I'll fetch us some wine.
No, I mustn't indulge. The wine is for the people of Jorvik. But when it arrives, do help yourself.
Gyanús.
Has outdone himself.
Sure. Who was that?
There you are. I was beginning to worry.
Worry not. We have tracked the vault here. He's someone on the council.
You are certain?
I am. Once I discover who, I will dig my blade into his heart and end this for good. Until then, it's important that I investigate without raising suspicion. I need your help.
Of course. What do you need me to do?
Drink yourself into a drunken fit.
What? Why?
I need a distraction. Keep their eyes off of me. The wine should arrive soon. Drink 3 full cups, then make a scene.
I can't be seen doing that. You'll have to find another way.
Just do it.
I'll have the silver ready.
Eivor, have you uncovered who the vault is?
Szerintem az az A betűs az.
Each of the council members has given me reason to suspect them. Some more than others.
Who is it you suspect?
Audun was the one pushing for the feast from the start. He planned it, which means he would have had access to the wine. And he was helping Abbess Inkiborg collect Christian texts. She turned out to be the firebrand.
Yes. Yes, you're right. And the wine?
Of all the councilmen, he knew the wine had not yet arrived. When I offered some, he flat out refused, insisting it be saved for the guests. For these reasons, I think Audun is the vault.
Brothers, sisters, dear friends, welcome all. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Here with me are some of Jorvik's most revered lords. Men and women who have kept Jorvik trudging through these harsh times. I am pleased to say that today, on today we honor you. We honor as well the nobles to whom we are all so
The wine.
indebted.
Audun is the vault.
Too late for them. We must not miss our chance.
Join me now in celebrating their successes and yours. To everything you deserve and more.
Shit.
And now, deafened and blinded by lust for indulgence, your foolish pride, I will tell you just what nobility is. A death sentence. A new world of order is upon us. A pity none of you will live to see it.
Get the councilmen to safety. I will handle Audun. Go. Audun, save these breaths. They will be your
No
last.
future for people like you.
ez az.
What did you hope to gain with all this? What riches are worth so much misery and the deaths of honorable men and women?
Only a feeble mind would call them honorable. They are privileged, sedentary, complacent. They wasted their resources. I secured our power through wealth. I contributed to the future of a glorious order.
On the backs of honest people, merchants and priests and nobles alike.
A4, you are wrong. Held back by your primitive cosmology. 9 worlds in the tree? No. 9 times 9,000 worlds. And as many suns.
9 nights I hung in the tree, sacrificing myself to myself. So does the Wise One seek wisdom.
Countless spheres, awaiting our gift, our enlightenment.
I live in one world only. You live in none.
Így van.
Your time is almost up. You're ready.
Na,
Yufin, where did they go?
hát igen. Elintéztük.
Eivor, over here.
Are you all right? We're fine. Faravid and his cars escorted King Rishi back to the Royal Hall. Everyone is safe.
Let's regroup there.
Jó, hát erre rá lehetett jönni abból, ahogy beszélt. Bár nem értem, hogyha rájövünk, miért nem... Évol is néha olyan lassú, van amikor önfejűen rohan előre, mint a hülyék, van amikor meg ilyen... Jaj, akkor még beszéljük meg, mi legyen, úristen. Nem, hát egyből le kellett volna leplezni.
That sniveling little shit. I don't care. I want answers.
Calm, Lord Rishi. Audun is dead.
That doesn't calm me. I wanted to rip the bastard's spine out myself. You want to calm me? Start talking.
Audun aligned himself to a secret group that was plotting to overtake Jorvik.
He had help from 2 others. Grigori the Dockmaster and Ingeborg the Abbess.
And you, Eivor? You were after these conspirators from the moment you arrived?
Yes, though I could not let it be known. This group can reach any person, permeate the walls of any city. Much like the worms of a spoiled apple. They would have eaten Jorvik from the inside out if we let them.
But you stopped that from happening. We owe you a debt of gratitude. You can be sure Halfdan Jarl will hear of this.
If the threat is gone, then you have my gratitude as well. I'm alive today. And so are many others because of you. I'd like to name you an honorary High Reeve of Jorvik, Eivor. Would you accept?
It has a nice sound to it. You honor me, Lord.
You have earned it.
Then if I may, a hoard of silver is left unaccounted for in the grottos beneath these streets.
That's right. Silver the dockmaster was collecting.
What do you propose we do with it?
Hard-working merchants were robbed of their wares. Honor Yuletide by giving the silver back to the honest citizens of Jorvik.
A wise suggestion. I agree.
Fine. I will see to it that your
Hát igen, mert ha a kereskedők rendbe jönnek, akkor ugye fellendül a gazdaság és több pénz lesz. Tehát, hogy valójában ez egy kettős dolog. Jelenleg ugyanezzel a problémával küzdünk itt Magyarországon is, ha belegondoltok. Rengeteg adó van, elveszik a pénzünket, csődben van az ország konkrétan, jó, nem annyira, de majdnem. És itt az lenne a megoldás, hogy több pénzt hagyna a zsebünkben, mert akkor több lenne a forgalom, és abból lenne több bevétel, nagyobb, pörögne a gazdaság. Ja, megvan a szövetségi cucc. Örülök, hogy minden jól alakult végül.
It planted a seed of doubt in my mind, so I must know. What is it for?
I suppose I can forgo the element of surprise. I hired a silversmith to craft a love token for Lufina. A Yuletide gift.
You sneak.
I'll take my leave before you shame the throne.
Until our paths cross again, old friend.
In this world or the next.
You drop by Jorvik again?
Jó,
Please join us
megvan.
for an ale. I know of a place down the
Akkor
street.
vissza kell térnem Randviba, gondolom.
It seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Igen. Jelentés Randvi számára. Ez a gyors utazás nem mindig akar kapcsolni elsőre. Jó, ez megvan, legalább ezzel haladtunk. Meglátjuk, hogy most hogyan tovább. Jó lenne a Sigurd most már bekattanna, vagy hát úgy értve, hogy most már tovább vinni. Mert elvileg azt hiszem Sigurd lesz az, aki tovább viszi a sztorit nekünk, csak kell hozzá valami, vagy nem tudom, el kell jutnunk valameddig benne. Lehet, hogy pont ez a Ljufinás küldi.
Hello there.
What do you have today?
Na, mit adsz? Hát ez lovag isusisak. Nem is figura fej. Vaskarom.
Take care of yourself out there. Drink plenty of fluids.
I must take my leave.
Sok ilyen küldit lehet csinálni az opálért, és akkor vásárolhatunk nyugodtan tőle, csak hát ugye random, hogy mit ad be ez a bolt, és nagyon sokat kell bent lenni ahhoz, vagy nagyon sokat kell várni ahhoz, hogy értelmes cuccok legyenek. Neked is, hely. Banánhéj, hát tök jó.
Basim, have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness or feeling?
He appears to me more thoughtful, introspective.
Thoughtful? That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he hears the voices of the gods whispering in his ear.
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Among stranger people. Sigurd may be among the blessed. But who can say for certain?
Indeed. Wolfgar, so glad to see you.
Good day, my love.
I have purged the order of ancients from Jorvik with Juvina and Hjort's aid. And should we ever need theirs, they will come.
You do this work well, Eivor. Is it a prelude to you joining the Hidden Ones?
I doubt it. Not enough glory in these back alley brawls.
Ja, és most nyílt meg az egész terület, hogy a Halfdan királynak a cucókája. Huh?
Uber Ragnarsson has come. He claims to have some business with you.
Uber Ragnarsson, you're a long way from your king's side.
Eivor. Yes, a long stroll through the hills and fields of Mercia. Also, I could thank you.
Thank me?
For sending my brother to his just reward. In spite of the harm he caused you and everyone around you. I could not keep him in line in this life. But I have no doubt the Old Father will put him to good use in the next.
A darkness followed your brother, one I am not sure he understood. But as you say, he is now where he belongs.
He is. And as a show of my thanks, I came to offer you a gift. A token of my respect.
Thank you.
Put it to good use, Wolf-Kissed. And may we meet again soon. On a battlefield if the fates are kind.
Mit kaptam? Ezüstgyűrű. Új levél, nézzük. Item?
I should speak with Hythe.
Több intel. Nézzünk körül. Jó, hát ez a high-temes sztori, igen. Jó, nézzük meg azt először, mert nem tudom, hogy most területet kell foglalni, vagy a high-temes sztorit vinni. Ahhoz, hogy haladjunk.
I should talk to Hythe about my next targets.
I'm grateful to see Basim returned. There's so much more I wish to learn from him.
Jorvik is now free of the Order's influence.
Brilliant as ever, my friend. Thank you for all you have done. Ah, here is something for you. An odd letter arrived a few days ago, signed by one calling himself...
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
That's right. Someone you know.
Not by sight, but this soldier has intimate knowledge of the Order. He's the reason I have found them so easily in the cities.
The letter says you must travel to Winchester, visit God's house and look for a man in white. Then recite this passage. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
All right. I'll speak with Randvi. Get a fuller picture of all this.
Do you need something?
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Nincs elég cucc, amit leadjak, jó. Akkor Winchestert kell csinálni valószínűleg. Nagyon sok időnk elment.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ez az, igen.
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
mindig vannak visszaterületek.
I'll make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Jó. Vadásszunk egyet. Sajnos úgy nézem, ma sem végzünk egyébként. Jó, mondjuk, ha így húzom az időt, főleg nem, úgyhogy ez nem is kell. Ide, ja, ott még nem nagyon jártam. Nem volt rossz ez a történet ott északon sem, Jorvikban. Nem tudom, ez mennyire lesz jó vagy sem. Nem érhető el, jó? Winchester. Mindenképpen kell itt is egy szinkronizálás. Legalább a városba be tudjak ugrani, ha muszáj. Az az igazság, ezt a játékot nagyon sokáig lehetne tolni, és amúgy élvezetes is a maga módján. Úgyhogy ellennék vele, csak az a helyzet, hogy van olyan játék, amit szeretnék streamben nyomni nektek, és ezt így nem fogom tudni csinálni, hogyha ez közben itt van. Pandorára még úgyis várunk, amíg magyar lesz. Nem tudom, lesz-e magyarítás végre hozzá lassan, de majd meglátjuk. Várjunk csak, mert most a küldi felé megyek nyílegyenesen, de először akkor csináljuk meg ezt a szinkront itt. Miért van az amúgy, hogy mindenhol automatikusan nem szeretnek? Kezdésnek, és akkor utána vagy megszeretnek, vagy nem, attól függően. Amúgy ez jól van kidolgozva, belegondoltok, hogy ha már beszéltem az a helyi uralkodóval, vagy mit tudom én, akkor általában a katonái már nem agresszívak velem. Tehát nyilván akkor elismernek annak, hogy én barát vagyok, vagy legalábbis egy megtűrt személy. Tehát ez működik, ez a része. Lehet, hogy itt a boltban még több lesz.
I will find the man in white in their god's house.
Hello there.
Hello.
You should always be fully stocked.
Igen.
Oh, that's a
hibátlan, nehéz paj. Az a baj, nem tudom megnézni, hogy néz ki. És az nem jó.
It's just your style.
Ezek a hajak sem olyanok, mint kellene.
You wouldn't regret getting this.
Jó.
I hope to see you again soon.
I'll see you later, friend.
Azt hittem lesz új árukészlet, de nincs. Előző videóból kénytelen voltam kivágatni egy darabot a YouTube-osokkal. Na hol van az a madár? Jó, eszünk. Oh, pillanat, mert itt telefon van.
Why is it so high? If I die, tell her I think only of her. I will show her I love her, or die trying. Oh, it's high. Why is it so high? If I die, tell her I think only of her. I'm going to do it. You see if I don't. I'm just screwing my courage to the sticky place. Oh, it's high. Why is it so high? If I die, tell her I think only of her.
Megint egy hülyeség.
I will show her I love her, or die trying.
Oda kell fölmenni. Az igen. Jó. Itt be tudok menni a templomba is. Apáca kolostor. Ideális hely. Na nyomjuk. Szinkronra fel. Az nem az? De mondjuk ez az apáca kolostor.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
He's going to fall! Oh, my days, I can't look! He's so brave, like a young King Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg. Jump, little flea! Jump, flea, jump! From Ken, if he falls, I'm just screwing my courage.
Ott van fönt valaki.
Oh, it's high. Why is it so high? If I die, tell her I think only of her.
What are you doing all the way up here?
Don't try and stop me. I will get that flower, and then she'll see how much I love her.
A brave choice, little fellow.
Even if I get smashed on the ground like an overripe plum. I'm just getting my breath back. The climb was hard. I'm girding my, loins.
Loins, eh? Or I could get it for you. I would hate to see such a ferocious flame snuffed out.
I mean, if you insist. But I could get it if I wanted to. Just so you know. noggin. What a terrible show! Boo! Boo! Saints alive! Did you see that? God sent Essobert an angel! If I'd known it was that easy.
You would have done it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a champion. What will you do with such a treasure?
It's for her. It's all for her. So she'll finally notice me.
Athelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful. Now we are betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great king. And you will be my fair lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy suitor? He risked so much to declare his love. I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Ez aranyos volt. Ja, hogy véletlenül egy küldetést csináltam meg. Hát nem jelezte. Jó, semmi baj. Merre? Arra van?
What do you see?
Ott van. Valahol. Oké, Shunen, mutasd az utat. Jó, hát mindegy érdekességnek ez is jó volt. Azért mondom, hogy rengeteg érdekesség van, rengeteg minden van, és rengeteg időt tölthetnék el benne, csak az a helyzet, hogy más is mozgat, és azt mindenképpen jó lenne.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
Fruga! Fruga!
Ott van. Ott is egy jó, mindegy, most adjuk akkor a kulcsokat.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Na, bevált. Hát igen, a karizma
Who am I
nagyon
to meet,
fontos.
priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death just as mine do. Just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord,
we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this, and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. Free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Hát akkor nem kell lopakodni. Jó.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin. I see you, little mice.
Will has eyes everywhere.
Csúkjasson kell.
Alfred's jewel, I will. I shall whittle your dung hole.
That Selwyn's got some.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Broken bowls, food scattered.
They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. Papers thrown on the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Mégse szeretnek az őrök. Ja, hogy ez csak... Azt hittem legalább nyom is lesz benne. Az jó mellé ugrott. Na most, hova is kéne menni? Oda be. Gondoltam. Azt hittem azzal, hogy kijelentette, hogy a városa nem csatatér, ezzel azt akarta sugallni, hogy a katonái nem fognak rám haragudni. Tehát, hogy vendégként tekintenek rám, és nem ellenségként, de nem. A katonái ugyanúgy ellenségként tekintenek rám, mint eddig. Csodálatos. Hát mondjuk lehet, hogy a falakon egyszerűbb lenne eljutni. Ez milyen leugrás volt, Eivor, most őszintén. Na menjünk. Ezt nem örülök, hogy ez így van megoldva. Gondolom az ősi rendfejét kéne elintéznünk majd végül. Úgy néz ki, a erődbe nem lehet csak úgy bemenni. Ja, vagy de. Ez egy zárt ajtó. És ott van egy kulcs. Bár a kulcs lent van.
Hold on. Now you pay.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Oh. Itt is egy kulcs. Ja, mert ott meg egy láda van csak. Hát a láda nem érdekel, a kulcs érdekel. Nem a legszebben tudtam ezt megvalósítani, de legalább meg tudtam valósítani. Ja? Jó.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
van valami, meg ott fönn is. És hogy van itt a följárat? Ja, lefele így lehet, igen.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go, before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Ott fönn lesznek még a cuccok. Jó, hát itt mindenkit elintéztem. Létre. Aha, az is megoldás. Ja, itt csak láda van valószínűleg.
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife to be carried out soon.
Aha.
The other side must be barred.
Már megint. Nem jó, mert itt magasan vagyunk. Na! Valamit csinálj már. Aha, itt lesz a megoldás talán. Menjél följebb, aha. Ja, megvan. Ja, itt van. Tehát elvileg ott van valami kivégzés, amit... Ja, és nem ez az ajtó van nyitva, hanem pont egy másik. Hallod te? Hát ez eddig is nyitva volt. Na végre.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
Most nem teljesen értem amúgy, hogy miért tartják úgymond a király katonái fogságban a király emberét, de... Nincs.
Clipboard God is England.
I need help! Sweet Christ, over here!
You have my true thanks.
Ja, ezek, akiket ki akartak végezni, ugye? Azt hiszem.
Winchester mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
Are you spying on me?
Nothing. Not a thing.
Jó, hát kicsit mészároltunk is közben.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice. And this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester. Executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Lehet, hogy nem ilyen egyszerű a dolog. De hát mikor volt egyszerű?
By God, Harry Balls, you...
Na, mi lesz itt? Egymásra nézni. Ez se alkalom? Ja?
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid meat from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Na.
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul. There are rats in the grain store, and Alfred has set the trap. Hey!
Ennyi.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Hát igen.
I should...
Jó, legalább a nőt megmentettük.
See you, old friend.
Oda kell mennem, az jó messze van.
See what he has found on the quill.
Do you believe part of us that lives on? His passings made me wonder.
Hát jó, nem akarom Alfred összes emberét megölni. Azért az úgy durva lenne kezdésnek. Sok munka lesz újra rakni is a gépemet, úgyhogy azért is akarok időbe végezni ezzel a dologgal. Na.
Sonen, guide me.
Ja.
There's hosing hands and grunting, and then sometimes praying. Oh God! Oh God!
Na. Amúgy ezt a jelölőt most meg kéne tüntetnem, mert csak zavar.
The cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister batter as a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he's calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
Úgy van benn valami.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it'll keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow us one
Érdekes logika. Finomabb módszerek. Hát lehet meg kellett volna várnom, míg félrevonulna.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, Nosy! I'm starving!
No! Get off! Someone help me!
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows. Hawking a dress, maybe?
Die, slow.
Ez hogy került ide?
That showed them.
Nice.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
What is so important that you would risk his little neck for it?
Keep your sticky beak out of our business.
Whose business? The Quills?
Us? Working for the Quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the Quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boots.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give her what you took. Maybe she can save us.
Na, mit vette?
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Jó. Hilda? Hol, Ja, itt át tudtam volna menni ezeken a faizéken is, nem mindegy. Nem ússzunk, úgyis csatornába kell menni, nem?
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Ez az? Hát nem biztos, de...
I didn't get nothing today. I like the pretty things. Everyone died wrong and left me alone on the streets. I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this.
Hoppá.
Hey, no mercy, rats.
Na?
That's her! Dimwit Dane, Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the Quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Accept your win.
Ez jó.
May your roof shield thee.
Aelfir's roof. Does she flee to the bishop's house?
Help! Brother! Juliet, order! Where's Juliet, Ferriston? No!
Így kereszt.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
Hát igen.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
Na, megküldjük őt
A
is.
pity.
Elválni.
Non requiescat in pace.
Hát jó van.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Az apa. Igen, itt már közel járnánk őhozzá is. Az atya parancsokat ad Fulkénak, az apa 100. Ennyit tudunk róla. Jó, hát ez nem sok. Ja, amúgy erősödjünk még egy kicsit. Biztos. Lágodász.
I can out-drink it all, rocks! Step up! You'll save it!
Na. Előbb már beadta az elbetűt egy pillanatra. Ott volt.
Eivor!
Na végre.
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
De biztos nem ő volt a Six. Nem tudom, Alfred egyébként csak kettős érzésem van vele kapcsolatban. A nagy királlyal. Van egy olyan érzésem, hogy össze kéne hozni vele egy szövetséget, de olyan érzésem is van vele kapcsolatban, hogy ő a rendnek dolgozik.
If the bishop is Wormmeal, then here should be the proof. Did you know Bishop Ilfrith?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfred.
Lord grant my brother Aelfrith eternal bliss, where joy endures for all those beloved of God.
Sleeping? Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Ilfrith was a brute. Do you not see? I am in prayer. May we speak of your brother's death? Have you no shame? Leave me. I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, he said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you, he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone.
Már elszólta magát, szóval...
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Elfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone hurt Layoff?
Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Not just stolen, but burnt.
Damn you! Die! God loves me!
Lassú voltam. Na most nem. Jó, köszönöm.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more of the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Ja, te vagy a flügel. Ja, nem tudom. Miért németül kiabálnak néha, hogy... Nem németül, de olyan germános volt szerintem. A duma. Figyelnem kell, hogy ne menjek őrök közelébe. Sokan vannak. Egyfolytában bejelez. Mi? Equelatus? Ott van. Megint a fára. Tessék. Ott van bent valaki. Ott meg van egy kulcs. Itt meg egy zárt ajtó. Amihez nincs kulcs. Belül van a kulcs egy zárt ajtóhoz, az érdekes élmény lesz. Nézzük, hogy be lehet-e menni valahol. Berácsozott ablakok vannak. Hát, ha csak fölül nem. Vagy itt ott az ablak, az nincs berácsozva. Hoppá. Jaj, de jó. Ugorjál már be. El nem tudsz. Miért nem tudsz? Valami nem stimmel. Jó, akkor megnézzük a másikat. Ja, a pad miatt nem lehetett beugrani. Istenem.
Need to get on the other side.
Másik oldalról. Hát de itt meg simán. Csak az ott. Jó, megoldjuk. Ez itt mi? Ja. Mi van?
Why do you defend this tarnished? You scheme. He's a wrecker.
Ja, hogy ez itt a... Ez szép volt.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you.
Nem látok ki.
Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles.
Igen, ilyen szempontból igazuk is van, de bizonyos szempontból nincs is, hiszen az emberek szabadságát meg kell hagyni.
A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Uh-huh.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your God.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Bocsánat. Bocsánat. Jaj.
Gathram! Be us at the scene and...
Ez nem itt van, hanem arrébb. Engedjetek.
What do you see, Sunan?
Ja, Sunan. What do you see, Sunan? Püspöki rezidencia. Ott van.
If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfir's secrets.
Mitrász temploma. Koponyákból van a fal konkrétan, azért ez...
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
Aha, azt ott át kell valahogy törni. Meg ezt is. Most merre húzzam, vagy mi van? Úgy jó lesz.
Everything they did was to undermine Aelfrid. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Aelfrid for my reward.
Ezen az ajtón kéne még bejutnom. De azt hogyan? Hát ugye itt. Ja, itt. Oh, igen. semmi nincs, mert ez csak zsákutca. Jó. Hát akkor sok mindent nem találtunk. Na jó, nézzünk, merre tudunk itt haladni. Aha, erre jó.
You die now! Won't survive, fool!
Na. Így kell ezt csinálni. Sehol nem lehet bemenni, hát megőrülök. Na itt. Arra készülnek, hogy szembeszálljanak velem?
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred.
Follow my lead. You like God won't let us lose. You can't outrun me! Who wants some?
Tessék.
I will return to Hytham and Runby. They will want to know what happened here.
Én nem most tudok gyors utazni, vagy nem? Nem. Ki kell mennem a városból. Jó, nem fogok én itt lopakodni. Ezt nem tudom milyen irányba menjek. Előbb-utóbb vége lesz a városnak, ja, ott a fal. Ugye most ellenséges terület lett. Hát de mégis mit várt? Hogy majd Eivor át fog térni neki a kereszténységre? Eivor az a típus nyilván, aki áttér a kereszténységre, hogyne. Na hát ez elég hosszan elnyúlt eddig. Itt a dél. Úgyhogy... De ettől függetlenül lehet, hogy ma délután még folytatom a dolgot.
Hey, Eivor!
De hát majd meglátjuk.
Wolfgar, so glad to see you.
Pleasure to see you.
The order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred, the line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Na, megvan. Beszélnem kell Hytham-mel. Abban biztos vagyok. Vagy nem.
I cleared Winchester of the order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Jó, ennyi volt. Hát azt hittem kapok egy kicsit több útmutatást, de jó van. Mindegy, akkor úgy néz ki, hogy még mindig területeznünk kell. Mert amúgy nem mutat itt mást. Asgardi küldi van, meg ezek a izék. De mint látjátok, a térképnek durván a 75%-át még át se néztük. Tehát azért mondom, hogy ez iszonyatos durva lenne. Ez a légiós szobor, igen. Úgyhogy nagyon durva lenne, hogyha neki állnánk maxolni. Hát aki ezt a játékot kimaxolja, abban legalább 500 órát beleöl. Már jó, azt lehet sokat mondtam, de...
Shall we? Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ja. Most van ez. 190-es. És semmi más. Muszáj megcsinálnunk ezek szerint az összes területet.
What awaits in Jorvikshire?
Halfdan Ragnarsson, conqueror of the north, sends his greeting. He wishes to meet with Eivor Wolfkist personally.
Halfdan Jarl. I have heard that man's name so often. I feel as though I know him already.
He is currently entangled in a war with the Picts of the Northern Hills. I suspect he wants your counsel, or your axe. If you are keen to meet him, he asks that you join him at his war camp. I have the location here.
Jó, ezt megcsináljuk.
I'll go at once.
With caution, Eivor. Jorvikshire is currently at war with the Picts, a proud clan that lives just beyond the Roman wall.
Jó. Na hát akkor köszönöm a figyelmeteket. Nem tudom, még lesz-e ma stream. A terveim szerint majd azért lehet, hogy lesz. Minden esetre addig ez is jó. Na, hát akkor találkozunk hamarosan. Sziasztok!